Hi, fourth grade. Today's lesson is lesson 15, which is all about money. So we're going to jump right in to our application problem, which has to do with values of money. This is going to tie in very nicely with what we've been discussing previously, which is decimals, because money is measured using the decimal system. Our objective for today is to express amounts given in various forms as decimal numbers, to express money amounts given in various forms as decimal numbers. At the end of the day, Cameron counted the money in his pockets. He counted 7 pennies, 2 dimes, and 2 quarters. Tell the amount of money in cents that was in Cameron's pockets. Tell the amount of money in cents that was in Cameron's pockets. He has 7 pennies, 2 dimes, and 2 quarters. Well, in order to do that, in order to count how much money he has, we need to know how many cents each of these coins is worth. Pennies, dimes, and quarters. A little cheat for anybody who has forgotten is that pennies are worth 1. We're not dealing with nickels here, but nickels are worth 5, dimes are worth 10, and quarters are worth 25. This is how we'll be representing our coins in our visual today, in our drawing today. So we have 7 pennies, 2 dimes, and 2 quarters. Let's RDW, right? Let's draw, now that we've read, to show these values. 5, 6, 7 pennies worth 1 cent each. 2 dimes worth 10 cents each. And 2 quarters worth 25 cents each. We could represent these values using a tape diagram that shows that we're adding these amounts together. We have 7 cents. We have 20 cents. And we have 50 cents. And when we add them together, we are going to get our total amount of M, money. Now all we have left is some easy addition. We all know how to do this. 50 plus 20 plus 7 equals 77 cents. That's the symbol for cents. And then, of course, we'll write this in a complete sentence. Cameron had 77 cents in his pocket. The rest of our problems today also have to deal with money, so we're just going to jump right into them, okay, in the problem set. That was page 103 for our application problem. Let's turn to page 105 for the problem set. The first thing we are doing is writing these unit values as decimal values. So here we have 100 pennies. How do you write 100 pennies? In dollar form, decimal form, 1 and 0 hundredths. It's 100 pennies equals $1. So you have 1 in the ones place, which is dollars, and zeros in the tenths and hundredths place. 100 cents equals 100 hundredths of a dollar, or $1. Remember, numerator numerator and denominator are the same, the value is 1. 1 penny. A penny is 1/100th of a dollar. So we have a 1 in our hundredths place. 1 cent equals 1/100th of a dollar. So if 1 penny looks like that, then 6 pennies is going to look like this. 6/100ths of a dollar. 10 pennies, again, is 10 cents. $0 and 10 cents. 10/100ths of a dollar. 26 pennies, 26 cents. 26/100ths of a dollar. That was all pennies. Let's talk about dimes, right? Pennies are, a penny is 1/100th of a dollar. A dime is 1/10 of a dollar. $10 dimes equals 10 times 10. That's 100 cents. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 cents is $1. 100 cents equals 10/10ths of a dollar. 1 dime is 10 cents. 10 cents is 1/10 of a dollar. There's 10 dimes in a dollar. A dime is 10 cents, so 10 cents is 1/10 of a dollar. 3 dimes is 30 cents. 30 cents is 3/10 of a dollar. Remember, 30 cents is 30 out of 100, and that can be written more simply and is equivalent to 3/10. 30/100ths, 3/10 are equivalent fractions. Okay, if 3 dimes is 30 cents, 5 dimes has to be 50 cents, right? 50 cents is 5/10 of a dollar. We'll also call that a half dollar. We'll learn more about that. 6 dimes, 60 cents. 6/10 of a dollar. And lastly, now we'll talk about quarters. Make sure to use these pictures to help you, right? $1 equals 10 dimes. $1 equals 4 quarters. 4 quarters equals $1. 100 cents equals 100 hundredths of a dollar, or $1, right? That's equal to 1. 1 quarter equals 25 cents. You should know that. 25 cents equals 25 hundredths of a dollar. If 1 quarter is 25 cents, 2 quarters will have to be 50 cents. 25 plus 25. 50 cents is 50 hundredths of a dollar. 3 quarters is 75 cents. And 75 cents is 75 hundredths. That's right, of a dollar. Very good. Pause me if you need to make sure that your page looks like mine. We're going to keep right on going to page 106. Number 15, page 106. Give the total amount of money in fraction and decimal form. 3 dimes and 8 pennies. A dime is 10, so we've got 3 times 10, which equals 30. A penny is 1, so we have 8 times 1 equals 8. So we have 38 cents. And that looks like, remember it says fraction and decimal form. 38 cents isn't either of those, right? It's a fine way to write an amount of money if they don't specify. But if we're asking for 38 hundredths, if we're asking for a fraction, we need to show it in terms of hundredths. And a decimal, spoiler alert, you need to have a decimal point. 38 hundredths. And this is the amount of money. So we need to say that that's 38 hundredths. They don't really tell us how to write that of a dollar. Yes, 38 hundredths of a dollar. Or this could be written as an amount of money. That could even be the price of something at the store. Something very cheap, like, I don't know, an artichoke or something. 8 dimes and 23 pennies. Remember, dimes are 10, so 8 dimes is going to be 8 times 10. Pennies are 1, 23 times 1. So we got 80 and 23. We need to add them together. We want to show this value as a fraction and a decimal. 80 plus 23 is 103. We have 103 cents. So as a fraction, we would say we have 103 hundredths of a dollar. And as we know, that value is actually worth more than $1. It wouldn't be very common to write it that way, but that is how you would write that money value in fraction form. To write it as a decimal, remember, you have 1 in your ones place because you have 100 pennies. $1.03. Number 17, it's a little bit of a longer problem. We have 3 values to find. We have 3 quarters. That's 3 times 25. 3 dimes. That's 3 times 10. 5 pennies. That's 5 times 1. 75 plus 30 plus 5. If we add them up, we will get 110. Cents. And we can show that as a fraction, 110 over 100. Or we can show it as a, and don't forget to write dollars. Or we can show it as a decimal, $1.10. $2.36, number 18 now, is what fraction of a dollar? 236 cents is what fraction of a dollar? It is 236 hundredths of a dollar. Each penny is worth a hundredth, so we have 236 hundredths. And to write that as a decimal, we would write $2.36. If you're writing the dollar symbol, you don't write cents also, because that decimal is just a fraction of a dollar. We're still talking terms of dollars. Express these answers as a decimal. $2.17 plus $4 2 quarters. Well, let's write it in decimal form. $2.17, because 17 pennies is 17 cents. Then we have plus $4, and 2 quarters is 50 cents. 2 and 17 hundredths plus 4 and 50 hundredths. When we add them together, we get, don't forget your dollar sign, 6 and 67 hundredths of a dollar, or 667, as you might say, in the supermarket. $3 and 8 dimes. 8 dimes is worth 80 cents. Plus $1, 2 quarters, 5 pennies. $1, 2 quarters is 50 cents. That's a 5 in our tenths place. 5 pennies, 5 cents. 5 in our ones place. I'm sorry, 5 in our hundredths place. $3.80 plus $1.55. equals, oops, equals. So when you solve this, you want to add carefully the digits in your ones place, give us 4. But before we do that, the digits in the tenths and hundredths place are going to result in a value greater than 1 whole. Uh, 80 plus 55 gives us $1.35. I'm sorry, $1.15. 3, 4, 5. $5. Nope, I was right the first time. And 35 cents. Number 21. $9, 9 dimes, plus $4, 3 quarters, 16 pennies. Okay, 3 quarters is 75 cents, 16 pennies is 16 cents, and if we add them up, 91 cents, right? So we have $4.91. $9.90, $4.91. If we want to take our 90 cents and our 91 cents and add them together, 90 and 10 will give us $1. So we can pull 10 out of our 91 and leave 81 there. So our 990 is going to become 10 even plus $4.81. 10 plus 481 will give us $14.81. Please, right now, move on and do the exit ticket. It's the same exact thing. So you can look back easily to our problem set and use that to guide you and help you solve. Be sure to complete all the work. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.